My name is Jai Ramdin and we look after the Kingston and Sutton area. We've had our territory now for 5 weeks. We are newbies. We've got a lot to learn, but we've got great support, and it's challenging, but it's a great challenge. And although I'd like to say it's tough, but it's very enjoyable at the same time. What I did before we took on the franchise, I've always been in property. I've been in property since I was 18, I'm 50 now. I joined an estate agent and I worked my way through to a manager. Then I joined the local authority in North London and I studied to become a chartered surveyor. And then I set up my own estate agency. Afterwards I sold that and then I went into consultancy. So I ran a property consultancy, just buying properties for overseas clients for investment. And then after that I joined Tezlom. So property all my life, and now I'm diversifying into a new career. It's a vehicle for Usha, my wife. She wanted to run her own business. I did consider opening another estate agent, but we thought that the market is risky and it's very cyclical. So we wanted something that would be recession-proof. So we looked around and we looked at various franchises. And the one that really sat well with Usha and she was very comfortable with was Tezlom. We considered Tezlom and then we sort of shelved the idea. We went back to thinking of opening an estate agent. But every time Usha would revert back to Tezlom saying we should explore it further, we should explore it before ruling it out. We did our research and then what happened is we just forgot about doing the property company and just stuck with Tezlom. The reason for going with Tezlom was because it seemed recession-proof. It's a business that will work through all types of economic climates. I didn't really want to buy into a huge corporate business. At one stage, a few years ago, we were offered a McDonald's franchise, which are like very, very rare. And we decided not to go with that because it was such a huge corporate business, it would have taken over our lives. So although we were franchisees, we would have essentially been working for McDonald's. We would have been employees as such. So we really didn't want to go down that route of aligning to a corporate franchise. So we liked the whole modelling of Tezlom in that it wasn't a huge corporate entity, and we liked the whole setup of the HQ. We liked the very sort of like informal atmosphere when we were attended there. Ryan and Roz and the rest of the team were lovely, including yourself, Kay. So that really appealed to us, and that was what sold it to us, the non-corporate element of it. And that's when we made our decision, really, yes, we're going to buy into this, because then we knew that the structures were there. Having met everyone at head office and having seen the whole setup, we knew that we would be well supported in developing the business. So we decided to sign on a dotted line, and here we are today. As you mentioned this earlier, actually, it's a good word. We bought into a community, whereas before I was a consultant. I was on my own. I was quite, sort of like doing everything on my own. It was a very lonely business, but now, the very word that you used was community. We bought into a community and we love it. The whole head office set up, and now today we've met the other franchisees, and it's really good. We feel well supported. We feel part of a network, part of a family. You use that word as well. So that's really what we're enjoying. So when I compare that to what I was doing before, I was very much a freelance by myself. But now I'm very happy to have bought into this whole community, this whole network, this whole business. And essentially that's what's driving me, and I'm really, really loving it.